What is up, everybody? Welcome to the MulDiverse. We are your keys to the MulDiverse. Wait, hold on. What's this? We are not doing the traditional intro because we switched over to being the news. That's very specific. Well, alrighty. I'm going to toss it over to Aaron Johnson. He has the intro for you guys. Let him know what time it is, Aaron.
Yes, sir. Of course, you know who it is. It is the man who uses his race card just like a Visa, Aaron Michael. I am ready, sitting here in my office, waiting for game night. Back to you, Q.
Thank you, Aaron. Thank you. And might I say, you look very much a combination between Brian Gumble and Al Sharpton tonight. I appreciate the look. And I am, of course, your boy, rectangle, because StreamYard apparently can't do crazy fonts, aka Quamonstar G, aka the man you love to see, aka the great bringer together, because we don't divide over here, we bring folks together. You know, shout outs to Roz, his Stronger United shirt. And we are MulDiversity, and we're giving you guys game night, we're giving you guys Black History Month, we're bringing you guys a whole lot of stuff. So now we're going to toss it over to Big Money Avia so she can let y'all knows what the times bees.
What's up, everybody? Game night is gonna be fun, and let's celebrate Black History Month right. Let's do it.
Now, let's throw it over to the main Damie himself, Mike.
Don't throw it to me. Why would you throw it to me? Don't throw it to me. No, it's fine. What's up, everybody? Thanks for coming out. Next.
And now we throw it over to Key, a Black woman told you, with sports.
Good evening, YouTube and beyond. I am Key, aka a Black woman that told your ass. Tonight is game night. And we can all be friends after this night. Who knows? Back to you in the studio, Q.
And now we throw it over to the illustrious, the great teacher, the great leader, the woman who has taught us everything we knew and love and all of the things in between. One of the most positive individuals you will ever meet. One of the most realist individuals you'll ever meet, and a person who always has your best interest at heart. Miss Joni Dale Davis.
Hey, everybody. I'm supposed to be your man on the street tonight, out there in these Twitter streets, listening to everyone and everything you guys have to say. It's just shady out there. Come on back inside and play games with us. Don't go out there. They just talking about nonsense. Go. It's you know what we're battling climate change, and there's several other things in the news that Aaron can tell you about. But you know, all that hot air that's on the TL, just walk away from it. Come here and play games with us. Come on. Back to you.
Yes, indeedy, because as we've said previously, it is game night. This is when we game for the night. We will be doing a lot of fun stuff. We will be getting into a lot of chicanery. We'll be getting into a lot of rapscallionisms. We will be doing a lot tonight and making sure
it will be actually words in a dictionary, but go ahead.
Every word I just use words in a dictionary, but
scallionism.
Be friends after.
Listen, we're gonna have to play Scrabble with this man one time to show him just how many words he says a day that are not actually in a dictionary.
So y'all, that's what y'all say. They like my grandma used to say, if you believe they put a man on the moon. But first things first, y'all.
Scallionisms.
First things first, y'all. If y'all been following us,
I'm the realest. I'm sorry.
If y'all followed us on the late Twitters, you would know we have been doing a lot of great stuff today and yesterday and the day before yesterday as well. First things first, let's throw it over to the chat. We got Big Money Gillis, Aaron looking fly. Shout out. We have Rasha the GOAT kicking it with us. Hey,
girl.
And she said, "Hey, blue for you, Mike." Ooh, and then she's hitting us with some New Zealand slang. Oof, Aaron looking swish. Let's go.
I am.
Wish. And then we got the Ghost Who Walks peeping popping back in. What's up, guys? Have an amazing show as usual. Thank you.
Hey, guys.
We got Tyra, Key's bestie, who's gonna be doing the best for the best. And the goaded into the universe corroborating what I said and that they're all real words. Thank you so much.
I think he was saying all real words and like at you.
Too late. It's off the
She was
screen.
laughing.
Too late.
Oh, hold on. I can pull it back up. Hold on. Give me a second.
I don't think that's necessary, so we're just gonna ignore that. And
It's necessary. There it is.
So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we have done something. We have kicked something off because this is the illustrious Black History Month, the shortest, yes, but yet one of the best months of the year because it's about celebrating Black folks in the world who made an impact in both a large scale and in a more home grassroots scale, which we love and we enjoy. And we have done a tremendous thing. We felt that it was necessary to give y'all that good stuff. We have felt that we have, oh, wow. Mr. Mike.
What happened?
She said, Mr. Superman, my favorite. Would you like to speak to
Thank you. Thank you. I'm nobody's favorite, but I appreciate that. Thank you.
Hashtag Simps for Mike.
No
Yeah.
simps, please. No simps. Thank you.
100% simps for Mike. Do it now. Do it
No
now.
simps. Send all the simps to Q and Aaron.
Well, we're neither on his left or on his right, so he means to send it to himself.
The people knew what I was saying. Take me off the screen, please.
That is correct.
But yes, we are hitting y'all at the bottom of the screen. Y'all can see 28 days of super blackness, and that. Yeah, that's why I said it like that, Joe. Thank you for pointing out my imperfections. I'm not going to get
I'm an English professor. I look at this is stuff like all day. Okay,
28 days of super blackness, y'all. We talking about the super blackness, about Black superheroes. We've been giving it to y'all. We've been giving it to you fictionally. We've been giving it to you guys non-fictionally. So we're gonna hit you with the first 3 heroes we've done so far. I'm gonna toss it over to the first video. No, Rasha, Swish is not used in
I was
America.
going to say the first thing I thought about, and it's no shade, I thought about Katy Perry's Swish Swish. That's the first thing I thought about was Swish Swish the song. So
well, now it's a thing. We will make it a thing. Thank you, Rasha.
yes,
Yes, that is 100% going to be something. And Tyra says, Aaron, you reporting on the 9 o'clock news?
No, we report on the 9:05 news. You know,
I am.
CP time.
yes.
he's
Yes.
frozen.
He's frozen.
TP time. You know.
Well, yes. As
I am.
Aaron
Oh.
unfreezes,
That's
we're gonna toss it to the first video of 28 Days of Super Blackness so you guys can absorb and get it in. So here it is. The first person to get celebrated.
Theodore J. Jarvis Johnson, or TJ for short, was a simple high school student in Angel Grove until one day, while he was taking a bus tour, Divatox, an evil space pirate, attacked. After discovering she had captured the Red Turbo Ranger Tommy Oliver, he put his life on the line to save him. After seeing his bravery in action, he was chosen to become the new Red Turbo Ranger. As the Turbo Red Ranger, he fought Divatox and her space pirates, General Havoc, and other monstrous threats to Angel Grove. After many great battles, the Evil Alliance kidnapped Zordon and Divatox blew up the power chamber, leading to the Turbo Ranger's depowerment. But TJ still stood resolved, said that they were going to go off into space and look for Zordon afterwards. Joined up with the enigmatic Andros, he became the Blue Space Ranger, but he still maintained his field leadership. He is one of the most decorated Rangers of all time and regularly returns to aid the newer generations in battle. His notable feats include thwarting Divatox's efforts to steal the Turbo and rescue Megazords, saving the Phantom Ranger's life on numerous occasions, saving the legendary Tommy Oliver before he was even a Ranger, saving the Space Rangers while suffering from amnesia, and one of my favorites, coming up with the first real plan to defeat the Psycho Rangers after they dog-walked the Space Rangers on numerous occasions. But most importantly, in the immortal words of Black Nerd Andre Meadows, he is the first black leader of the Power Rangers. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why Theodore J. Jarvis Johnson, aka TJ, is the first black superhero recognized on 28 Days of Super Blackness.
But
Who is
yeah,
Mac?
Not even gonna lie to y'all. Not even gonna lie to y'all. TJ was my first black crush.
Yes, and Russ is right. Hit that, smash that like button, subscribed.
yes.
Smash, smash, smash.
Yes.
That was a good video cue.
It was. Very good.
Turbo
Definitely.
It was.
Turbo is my favorite Power Rangers movie. I do like Mighty Morphin, but Turbo was my favorite.
Yes,
So,
definitely.
you know, I appreciate you for doing that.
No problem. What's up, Kev? Thank you. We're so glad you called it. But yeah, TJ for me, that was my pick to kick it off. TJ for me always has a great, great soft spot because for one, he's a Power Ranger, and I fucking love Power Rangers. And two, for me, he was one of the first real black superheroes, unambiguously black superheroes that existed. You know, that I wasn't trying to, that I really connected with. He was awesome. He was kicking ass. He was morphing and fighting, Piranhatrons and got the cool Megazords and shit. So that was definitely, when I think of leaders in superheroes and just leaders in general, TJ is the first to pop in my mind. And just his accolades as a Power Ranger is goated. He's always kicking ass, taking names. The Turbo team was trash until he came in, and then he saved Andros' ass all the goddamn time in space. And of course,
He
like I
should have
said,
been the red one in space. Just saying.
and then he literally came up with the first plan to beat the Psycho Rangers, who were at the time the most dangerous enemies any Power Rangers team had ever faced. So yeah, he's goated.
He was more of a leader than Andros. Just saying.
Shit.
Oh,
Yes, he is. And then to go back to the conversation Rasha and Gillis was having about the nomenclature, she said Mac it means something to eat and to binge when over in New Zealand. So that's good to know. So
We're gonna have the whole language episode.
I know. Because I think of Mac sauce, macking, like I'm, spitting game or something like that.
yeah. And Morgan, what's up? Stop doing that. Key is trying to be embarrassed about y'all, and we're not going for it because y'all are not
Stop
embarrassed.
being embarrassed about them girls.
Right.
Morgan and Tyler, hey girls,
There's
how
my
y'all
friend
doing?
Ty.
They've been doing
Okay.
the Lord's work this week.
Take me off. Take me off. I'm leaving.
I see. I was just about to do it, and you hitting buttons. So now we also had something cool happen earlier today. Like we said, it's not just about the fictional heroes. It's also about the heroes that exist in the world. Our world view, and everything. And Aaron, he had an awesome thing to showcase today on Twitter. We're gonna throw it to it now about the Little Rock Nine. So let me rewind it to the beginning.
I never experienced like I
and let me pause it, and then I'm gonna play it, and hopefully everyone can hear it. So we ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
never experienced like that. It seemed to me that if they were going to all this trouble to keep me out, there was something bigger than my simply going to class. Only when we got home from school that day did we realize what an personal ordeal Elizabeth had gone through, and that she certainly faced more of the mob directly. I always applaud the fact that she was able to keep both her composure and try to figure out how to get. I had never experienced like.
Yeah. So Aaron, would you like to take it away? Take it away on
Absolutely.
the significance of the Little Rock Nine?
Of course. Thank you, Johnny Cochran. So,
Thank you.
of course. So I think the importance, especially of today, just like 3 days into Black History Month, you have to acknowledge the real heroes of who have suffered. And I think Little Rock Nine is the most significant and heartbreaking, other than something like Emmett Till, because these are 9 kids who went to school who were constantly gaslit, attacked, they had milk thrown at them, and the amount of strength it took for them to not want to push back because they knew there was something bigger to fight against. And I think that is very important, especially for Black people in America and really people all over the world, but especially during Black History Month. We have to acknowledge just what kind of strength it took and what kind of strength it takes for someone, especially a person of color, to not only deal with gaslighting and not only deal with, things being thrown at them, but to actually know how to respond, because they had, we can honestly say this is military level training they had. And it's just mad respect for them. And also growing up, especially in the South, I think Avia can speak on it as well, that we know, we've heard the story, forever. I have an aunt who lives right across the street from the high school, but just the idea of these 9 Black kids constantly harassed because there was something bigger to be had, and the people knew there was something bigger to be had. I just have to give mad respect to them. We have to. And I just, we have to start honoring not just the superheroes, but the heroes in real life, because if we don't, you're not really honoring them. Back to you, Kwamani.
I'm going to toss it over to Avia next.
Yeah, because this one is definitely very personal to me, because I grew up in Little Rock from the age 2 to age 18. And the Little Rock 9 were truly superheroes to us, because somebody that knew them. Like, I even lived right down the street from Daisy Bates Drive in Little Rock. And her house was right next to, like, in the neighborhood that my house was. And, Central High is, like, a few blocks from my house. Like, this stuff really did happen. And, just it's something that's so close and how it can affect you. Because they made sure that we knew who the Little Rock 9 were in school, because they really did try and stop students from going to school for a whole year, just because they didn't want their white kids to go to school with Black kids who were just trying to get a better education. And it's just, Aaron's right. We have to, truly celebrate the heroes who aren't necessarily, always in the newspaper, but, just kids who just want better for themselves. And that's what I think we should truly focus on too.
No doubt. Anybody else got thoughts on the Little Rock 9?
Yeah, their story is like very inspiring because it shows perseverance. Like, they went through hell, constant hell, just because they wanted better for themselves and they wanted better for those around them. And that's, sadly, that story continues right now. Black people try to do what they feel is right, like with the Black Lives Matter movement. All we want is just for cops to stop shooting us for no reason. That's all. We want to be treated the same as everybody else. But yet you have people that think we're asking too much, or we're trying to be decisive, or we're trying to separate, or all this. No. Y'all need to be happy. That's all we want is equality, and not your wallets after all the shit you put us through. Truly.
Real shit.
Yes.
Go ahead, Joe.
So I if you know me, you've heard me talk about high school that I went to. It was a white high school. My siblings and I actually desegregated it when we started going there in 1992. So 92, yeah, 91, 92 school year. So this story, the Little Rock 9, was not one that we had ever learned anywhere. It was one that was told to us because we were having a rough time in, the beginning of those first weeks. I mean, someone spit tobacco in my brother's locker, my oldest brother's locker, because, he's tall, black, dark skinned, and they wanted him on the basketball team. And he said no, because my mom told him, you ain't playing basketball at the school. I don't know these people, and, they took it out on him by spitting tobacco in his locker and things like that. So, we were told this story by someone, and we had to go and research. I found books on it. And this became an inspiration for us. Every time something happened, we would like go back to this story and talk about, you know, what they did. And that was just kind of, you know, and we were teenagers, you know, we were kids actually. I was only like 11. And I'm like the second oldest. My brother was 12. My little sister was 6, and my youngest sister was 6. And so this was how we kind of kept ourselves inspired. I say this to say, if you don't know this story, then you need to go find a book on Black history written by Black people. If you don't know, ping me on the TL. I can get you some titles. And tell your kids these stories, because even Black kids of color, even immigrants sometimes, I mean, they need something to kind of, well, somebody else went through it. Somebody else went through something similar. I can get through this. That will help them. So these stories are more than just our history. They're our inspiration for dealing with this world, because your kids are dealing with some bullshit. You just don't know it. And they probably they don't want to tell you, you know, they don't want you to worry. So yeah, if you the adult didn't know this story, your kids probably don't know it either. Go find a book. If you don't know what to get, ping me on the timeline. I can help you out.
And shout out to Rasha. She said I had to look this up, and she was so angry on their behalf. Thank you for the story that I never would have cared about. That's no issue. That's like, we were glad, because we know with this being so secluded in the U.S. period, you know, not a lot of people in the world even would know about this. So if we educate or let anybody knows about this type of stuff and know about the unsung heroes in America and the heroes of Black History Month, we are more than glad to do that.
And that's definitely a big factor we're trying to do with this 28 Days of Blackness. Like, there's so many stories out there that, like Joe said, a lot of Americans don't know. So we know that a lot of our international viewers probably don't know either. So we definitely hope we can share insight on something you guys would have never knew about.
Somebody passed, was it Cup of Malik, the notes, please, so he can get up.
Yes,
I just want to add into that these 28 Days of Superheroes, these are individually clipped, so you can take them and use them how you want. And they're going to be where most of them, where you can like let your kids see them. Actually, all of them should be where you can let your kids see them. And so show them to your children. I mean, let them know that there are superheroes that look like them out there. And you know, if you're, you know, I know not everybody is Black that is watching this, but if you're not, show them to your kids and start a conversation about superheroes who are, you know, who share your nationality. So yeah.
Yep. So now, speaking of that, going back to superheroes, we have the second superhero dropped today for the third day, the third chapter, and that is Miss Karen Beecher Duncan, aka Bumblebee DC. Well, you know what? I'm gonna let Joe break it down to you. I'm gonna go ahead, toss it to the video.
Why do you have to put her married name on there?
And you got it, Joe. Alrighty.
Okay, so what I can do is slow that. I tried to read that and it was too fast. I can slow it down for people. So if slow it down just a tick. But if everybody, I can read. Should I talk about it since some people may not have caught all the?
Oh yeah, we'll give a little overview and everything.
Okay, so Bumblebee. Those slides were talking about Bumblebee and how when I started looking into her, I thought she was badass. But when I started looking into her, I found that she was just created to make a man look good. She was created so that Mal Duncan, the Guardian, Vox, and a couple other different names, to look good to the Titans because he was sitting there bitching and complaining that his team did not like him, was taking him for granted, didn't retweet his tweets, and so he needed something. He was griping to his girlfriend, and so as a good little black woman, she wanted to go and take up for her man. Now I did put in there that this woman was created by two white guys, and written by two white guys. So she got this suit together, in her lab. And she went and she put it on and she attacked Mal Duncan at the Teen Titans, where their little lair, fortress, whatever. And the Titans showed that they did really care for him. They were retweeting his damn tweets, even though they didn't do it the second he wanted them to.
Exactly.
And they went after her. So she had to come clean and tell them what was going on. They eventually brought her onto the Titans, but the fact is, she was created not to become a black character. She was created just to serve a man. Now, over the years, she's gotten a lot better because Bumblebee is a scientist, and she's an engineer. She's an inventor. Her suit has solar powered from the antennas. It takes sun energy from the antennas, and it fuels the whole damn suit. The suit is the original one was a shell that covered her whole body. She had no powers of her own, and the suit just made her faster, made her fly, made her stronger. She did that herself. And there's a comic where this woman is a badass. Her story's been done a couple of different times in different iterations. And in all the stories, she does something badass. In one of the stories, she and Duncan had a baby, and the baby had a heart defect. She did the surgery herself on the baby. She ain't no doctor. She's just a scientist who knows parts and pieces like that. So, and she's all the time creating equipment for the Titans, creating equipment for the Justice League sometimes. So, Bumblebee needs her own origin film. She needs her own origin story. She needs to be pulled out so that people can see her greatness, because she's great. She's awesome. She's a STEM goddess, and she's beautiful. And later on they made her to where she does have these powers, but she still kicks ass and she's great. So
yes. So a couple of comments here. Kubi Malik said, "Oh, is she from DC? It's like the Wasp. With eyes and all."
Why'd you have to say the Wasp?
But then Gillis come in with the heat.
Thank you, Gillis. Yes. Bumblebee will mop the floor with Wasps, and she's smarter than him. I bet your IQ is higher than his.
Mm-hmm. And then hers is awesome from Into the Universe and cool. And then Gillis with Wasp is a suit. Bumblebee has superpowers. You tell them.
Yeah, now she does. Before she didn't. Before it was just a suit when she first made. But still, her suit was better than Wasp's suit. It was better and environmentally friendly. Solar powered.
Yep. Because the Wasp, she was always switching up the fits because all of them were trash. So
right.
It wasn't like anything. But y'all see what's at the bottom. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what we're finna get down and get done with. Ladies and gentlemen,
it's about to get ugly.
It's about to get ugly.
We are not going to talk to each other ever again.
Some of us are not competitive types. So I may be talking about me when I say some of us. So don't be thinking on me, okay?
Y'all ready?
Not a single person going to talk to each other ever again.
No, see, that's the thing about Black Folks Game Night. You get talked pure trash to one another and still be family afterwards. It's sad. But you know, yeah, we'll be family the next day.
Yep.
See?
Yeah, we'll be family the next day.
All right, does everybody have the link up so once I send the code, everybody is good on their web browser?
Oh, well.
Yeah, well, we gotta see if you gotta pull up. You gotta pull up your share screen. Sure.
I am. I'm gonna send everybody the code, and then we'll go from there. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 quizzes. Everybody choose a number.
6,
9,
3,
5.
I said I had 7 quizzes.
Well, you didn't say between 1 and 7. You just said you had
between 1 and 7.
5.
Number. Okay, we got 5.
7.
Okay.
3,
4.
Okay.
6.
I'm just gonna send a random one.
Oh.
But I wanted to see what everybody was gonna say. I'm messy, you know this.
More at 11.
All right, I sent it. I got them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. So we finna go ahead and slap this number in this jank. You get it on and pop it.
Child. Oh, I couldn't find it.
Oh, see, there y'all go playing. And I'm in. Because I'm grinning. And if you grin, you win.
Oh my God.
You don't have a good poker face. That's unfortunate.
I will tell y'all, I don't remember what this one is. I wrote them down. I don't know what category this is. I can't remember.
Period.
So
I do have a Marvel and DC one. I think that's gonna be fun. And a Star Wars one.
And into the universe. Do you know what's better than 24?
25.
I mean, let me.
More 11.
Morgan says the way I'm gaming and waiting for slaughter. For the slaughter. Are you waiting for the slaughter?
Is everybody in?
I'm about to be in just a second.
Okay.
If you green, you in. Yeah, if whoever green and in. You know what I'm talking about? We finna be straight. You know, it's game night. Y'all already know what time it is.
Bring it on! Bring it on!
Let's go.
All right, I'm in.
I'm in.
Bring it on! That kills me every time. Okay. All right. Let me share my screen. Let's let these people be entertained.
We finna entertain y'all.
I hope this works correctly.
Oh, and during the game, to the people that was asking about would you rather's, y'all can go on and send them in the comments, and we'll try to.
Yeah, because if we get done with this and we have time, we'll do some would you rather's.
Woo! Would you?
I'll come up with some good ones.
Is everybody's name up? Is that the right? Is that the correct
I hope
one?
so.
Everybody that's not named Tyra.
You discriminating? We don't appreciate that. If Tyra want to get in, if
Y'all
she
are opening up too many tabs.
So close.
then close them.
No, because then I will lose the ones that we have.
I mean, how many do we need?
Enough.
Morgan is ready with the would you rather's.
Okay, so as we wait, we will go ahead and we got
Morgan, get one.
We got a very special video to show you guys before we go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna play it now.
Oh.
It's all right.
Local black man loses rights to video usage. More at 11.
Oh, you mean videos like this?
Yeah.
And that was the edition of why we are not allowed in South Korea.
I thought it was for another reason.
I take it that Mike is going to fix the technical difficulty. So if you guys in the comment section has any would you rather, and we mean any.
Literally any. I guess. I don't know.
If you have any, and we mean any type of would you rather,
Oh, we
What
lost.
you mean? Wait, hold the phone. What you mean we can't have any of these?
We
You-
lost
She means
privileges.
I think she means you.
See, Q, telling you, we always get in trouble.
What
You
you
always get us in
mean?
trouble.
I ain't
It
did.
wouldn't be the
nothing
first
about it.
time.
Always get us in trouble.
Oh, cause what? Because I'm always the first one to say something, and that sets the tone for how people do. I ain't got no control over that.
I didn't. Don't be put words in my mouth. I did not say that.
You know what?
It wouldn't be the first time.
You know what?
Ain't this about a bitch?
Because I'm just out here living my life, and y'all
Like
making me
it's golden.
I'm just. So Q, you type it in the chat. Give me a would you rather as we wait on Mike to return.
Morgan just sent one in.
Oh, would you rather fight off zombies in The Walking Dead or in World War Z?
Oh,
I say Walking Dead because they're not them wall jumping mofos.
yeah, I would say.
Yeah, you can kill them
Yeah.
easier.
Yeah,
Walk
World War Z, they
Yeah.
walk in water, don't they? Didn't they walk across the ocean and stuff, like walking in the lakes? Mm-mm.
Yeah, jumping off of flying and shit.
Yeah, they're slower in The Walking Dead too.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know where they're like zombies with freaking superpowers.
Okay, so we're gonna toss it to Miss Kells. Would y'all rather a Cyborg movie or a John Stewart GL movie?
Oh, dang.
Ooh.
Why you have to do that?
Cyborg. I mean Cyborg.
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 Okay, well, I'll play
Yeah,
some
I'm
thing
gonna give it to
anyway,
Cyborg.
since everybody else said Cyborg.
Oh. I just think we don't have to deal with the core if we get a Cyborg movie.
Yeah, we can just with the core of Cyborg's character. Yeah.
More at 11.
Mm-hmm. Q saying, would you rather be on the X-Men or Avengers? X-Men.
X-Men.
Because I'm a minority and I don't want
forget.
I don't want to
X-Men.
be passively aggressively looked at by the
Did you
Avengers.
see what happened to Miles Morales and Captain Marvel? Okay, X-Men.
Mm.
Thank you.
Matter of fact, do y'all not see the ladies that adorn my shelf on the top right there? Y'all don't see? Yeah, that's who we picking right there. And that movie.
Is that magic on the end?
Yes.
Love it. Love it.
Nice.
Love it.
And there's no need to apologize, Kales. That's no problem. Ain't no problem.
I do hope we do get both. Both will be very good.
Yes. Morgan asks, would you rather? Oh no, that's Gillis. Being thanked. Would you rather spend the weekend at the Sally house or the Viscala Axe Murder house?
Oh,
Axe Murder, because Sally house sound like something that's like Mr. Charlie, and that's racist, the racist adjacent. So I don't want that. Axe Murder sounds like anybody can get axe murdered. So I feel more comfortable there. What y'all say?
let me see. I gotta look it up. Let's see.
Axe Murder.
Yeah.
I'm
Expert.
neither. I can't do that. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Morgan, you getting dangerous, okay?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go with the Axe house because they said, it's like a bunch of ghost children in the other house, and I don't do ghost children, so I only like human children at times. So there's that.
What say you, Avia?
Oh, I said axe murder house because if they only have an axe and I have a gun, I can shoot them.
Yo, this thing popping.
That's all they got.
That kind of
If that's all they have, if that's the only weapon they have, I'm good.
40 wax my ass. Mike, what you say?
What was the question? Because I just rebooted my computer.
Right here. It's right here.
Huh?
Right here.
Spend the weekend at. I don't even know who Sally's house is.
Well, then Axe Murder House.
I don't want to be at either one of them. You're not about to kill me. What do you mean?
And what is like racist adjacent?
Y'all can we'll wait for y'all in the morning. We'll stay at the airport. Bus stop.
right. The airport when y'all done.
Y'all can we'll meet y'all in the morning.
Yeah.
I'll be at a hotel. Where it's
That's a
safe.
good point, Gillis.
This is a good point. I actually I have a soft spot for Atlanta, so probably propping up John Stewart a little bit.
See, it's saying you see, same.
And Big Money Don, who had his birthday last week, he asked, "Would you rather be in Zombieland or Shaun of the Dead?"
Shaun of the Dead.
Zombieland.
Because they actually
Come on,
solved their
Shaun of
zombie
the
problems. They actually
like
solved
that.
their
Right.
problems
I
at
like
the end of the
Shaun of the Dead. That
movie.
was a good
Yes, Shaun of the Dead.
Exactly.
They were correct. They were not ableist about the zombies. They found a function for them.
See,
Exactly.
That is true.
and Morgan, and this is gonna be our last one, and then we're gonna run back the video game.
So
Would you
before
rather know the identity of the Zodiac Killer or the Black Dahlia?
Black Dahlia,
Zodiac Killer
Black
because
Dahlia.
We know who the Zodiac Killer
We know who it is. Yes, we know who it is.
Ted Cruz.
Yeah.
That
Come on.
okay, you're right.
You know that.
All right, then Black Dahlia. I just wanted to make it sound interesting. I just wanted to make it seem like
Come on, dog.
yeah.
We know it's
Listen, you can't make Ted Cruz seem interesting. Next.
exactly. Ted Cruz.
So I learned my lesson last time. I can't have all the quizzes up at one time because I forget where they at. And then when I did close out, my whole computer went down. So we're gonna do them one by one, and then we can take a little break and do would you rather in between each one until y'all get tired of playing this game.
Excellent.
Okay. That's
Sorry about that.
Bring it.
So is everybody in?
Hold
Yeah,
on, let me.
I'm grinning, ain't it?
You put a new code in, right, Mike?
I did.
Okay.
Ted Cruz wasn't alive as much as he wanted to be. Well, I mean, it might be somebody in his family. Sure.
While we're waiting, I just want to say that I think that I have found the perfect gift. It's a belated birthday gift because I only found it yesterday for my husband.
Oh.
But he's like a collector who collects like everything, and he can't collect this because it was just made.
Oh.
So
You're.
I think it's gonna be perfect.
Well, no, his dad, Morgan, Ted Cruz's father, was the Zodiac Killer,
That works.
and I'm in, so I'm waiting for the screen share. So,
I'm waiting on Avia. That's all. Now she's in.
I'm in.
I got
I'm
you.
woo, grinning, so I'm in.
Oh, boy, this is gonna be a disaster, but okay.
It's
It-
not. It's
it
the
is.
first quiz is gonna be fun because it's both Marvel and DC together.
Oh, and shout
Debatable.
outs to Avia. She's the queen of stealth dropping. She stealth dropped the Untitled A&A show yesterday. So even though I was led to believe it may have been someone else, I'm just glad that I had that. Somebody cleared that up for me earlier in the day. So,
It's okay.
what this is?
Oh.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, we just seeing all the questions, bro.
The answer is obviously A.
No, it's supposed to be C. It's always
I
C.
got Abraham Lincoln for some
Your husband.
No, I did not. I said it was made last month. Boy, you know we ain't got no money for that. And don't ask for a hot toy next, because definitely can't do that one.
Even though
should.
Joe sent me a picture of what hot toy she got you. I mean, no, she didn't. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Hey, so into the universe, did you get beat up a lot when he was little?
Okay, Mike is back. What's the skinny Mike?
I'm putting it up now.
Hold on, I'm getting in.
All right. So I gotta this asking me to reconnect.
Yeah, that's me.
Yes.
Everybody
I think
should
I
be still
was.
in.
No, it
No,
messed us up.
it's reconnecting us.
We were kicked out.
We were kicked out, and now we can't get back in.
5953. Enter.
Man, these screens are very elaborate. It's slowing down the computer.
It's slowing down yours.
Anyone else getting in? Because I'm not.
I am in.
I am. It keeps saying connection issues, and I know
Exit Q.
I'm in.
Yes.
Hey.
Everyone exit and re-enter that code.
And everybody in the audience, I guess, can play along too.
See, this is why I said we play dominoes live on stream, but nobody was trying to have it.
Yeah, but we gotta
You
have
didn't
our own
say that.
domino. I mean, how you gonna do that? I'm sorry. I was trying to find games all week. Mike was trying to find games. We were trying to.
And then y'all said y'all didn't want to do we couldn't do the other one, so we have to try that another day. Because we can't play Uno unless we do with the other streaming service. So
And we're not gonna be doing that one until like.
is that everybody?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
All right, start.
Yep.
We apologize in advance.
Not really.
Not really.
No, why we apologizing? All right.
So, what is Deadpool's real name? This is going to be a stumper, y'all.
How?
No.
For the phone,
I
how
think
do you
it's
see
blue.
that? Oh, there we go. Okay, got it.
I think it's blue.
So, put in the chat what the answers you guys think.
They put in.
I think
put
it's
the answers
blue.
for y'all think it is, guys.
This is hilarious already.
Man, look at that number 1.
How are
Why?
they being tally?
Why? Wait, hold up.
As you answer
Hold
it,
it.
how many?
Number 1. Hey.
It's got the Infinity Stone.
That's the wrong one.
Why would you?
I put the wrong
Oh
one.
no, I clicked the wrong one.
I know I did.
But guess who
Oh
didn't
no.
get the wrong one? Guess who
Oh,
did?
I lied. I clicked the right one. Oh, how about that?
Right.
Ward
You got
11.
it right.
Q's gonna get his butt kicked.
Except for the part.
Okay.
Oh, he's
I don't
just 20
understand.
points away.
Like,
There's
I'm not
60
even-
Infinity Stones?
How many years was Captain America froze for? Ooh.
Let's hit him where it
How
hurt.
long was he? God, I can't even remember.
60, 65. Don, hey, Don, babe. Come in here. Come.
I'm gonna get that one.
I
I'm gonna
don't
charge
know.
that to the game.
Hey, hon.
He was frozen for a while.
A long ass time. Okay. Damn.
Damn.
Dust
No.
yourself.
Oh, I got it
I
right.
didn't
How
get
about
that
that?
Oh!
I didn't get
Ooh,
this.
how about that? More at 11. Aaron whooping butt.
What's his name? Oh,
Who is that?
I can't see that.
Oh.
I need some glasses because I saw it. And
No,
then
I have it on a smaller screen. No.
y'all are looking at them small.
Oh, okay.
Y'all need them glasses. Y'all need these on. Y'all need these real quick.
No, I have my screen split. Smartness.
Dang it.
next. Oh.
Ha! I got this in the bag.
How can you get Wolverine?
Ooh.
I don't know.
I mean, there's only. I mean, if the answer is something else other than what it is, then that's
Right.
because
I
there
don't-
is.
Yeah, I got that wrong. Ooh, by only 200
I'm still calling
points.
shenanigans on how these points are being
It's
tallied.
about how
It's
fast
not
you do it. Oh.
Oh no.
I mean, like just a simple fact by process of elimination. If y'all ain't
He's
get
too damn old. That's the answer.
Okay.
Yeah, can that be the answer?
hold the phone.
I got that right.
How old is 500 years old?
I got that right.
He's 500.
That's,
How the hell?
that's incorrect. That's incorrect. as hell.
That's not right.
No, keep it.
Somebody-
Okay, Keith, did you just guess? Did you guess?
I know.
Did you know that?
Who's the new head of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Who is
I
the
don't
new
watch
head of
that show.
Shit, I'm gonna hit that button and call it a
It's
day.
gonna be the wrong one. Because I don't watch that show.
And it was correct because I am right. And
Okay, I'm right
But
too.
he's a Karen.
You did that. Go
I'm
on.
sorry, I don't watch Marvel like that.
Me neither.
Thank you. Damn it, I'm not even on the screen. Listen. I'm
Still have the highest streak.
How many holes are there?
You might. There's a delay on mine for whenever the.
What, like, I don't know.
Hell if I know.
That many?
That's just bullshit.
Damn.
Five.
Mm,
Why is
Let's
that
go!
five?
good for. Love
Come
it.
on, Street.
Is there definitely
Yeah. What? What do you mean?
That's too close.
Unless they
No, he's not.
See, this is a trick question. See, this is a.
He's not Foss.
Like unless
not
this
Foss.
unless this
It's
is an
all
Albius
Foss.
question and they're okay. So yes, they weren't being Albius. They were.
Like,
Let's go!
I still have the highest streak though.
Who is the
Who's the
biggest
biggest
Marvel
Marvel
character?
character?
Like most famous or hugest?
Oh, that's two.
I'm going.
That's obviously Hulk, because the Gamma, when he gets angry, he gets bigger.
Oh,
Is what I would say if that was correct, but it's
That's
not.
not correct.
It's not correct. And look who now has the highest streak and is in the lead.
Oh, shut up.
Thank you.
Man. Even though
Very first Avenger.
that's incorrect. I
Thor.
already know what they're saying. No, it wasn't.
That's
And guess who is still at the top of the whole shebang? The number one, the game himself.
We don't care that Black man's.
Let him have his moment.
Question.
I am the game.
Okay,
Who is
we'll see how
he?
you lose. Purple.
I don't know who is he.
Purple Man. What do you
Is he,
mean?
Oh, damn.
Shit. Right. We
Yeah.
just did.
Where is all the DC questions so I can smoke y'all there too?
Oh
Yeah,
man,
no,
that is
this is
funny.
bullshit.
Whoever put I don't know why they misspelled his name like that. That's a bunch
That was
of
a good
bull.
one. That's a good
Yeah.
one.
Answers
That's a good one.
Somebody stop me. And now we
this
get
one I gotta get. Boom.
I wonder how many of y'all finna get this wrong because I know it. I know y'all finna get this wrong. I know y'all.
Oh my god.
I mean, it was obvious.
Wait, hold on. Count Vertigo is 100% a Green Arrow villain.
I said Ra's al
But
Ghul.
Deathstroke, y'all.
Deathstroke.
Deathstroke is a team.
I mean, I get that, but I was thinking. I guess because I was thinking about.
I was thinking what Mike was thinking.
Yeah, I was thinking because
Yeah,
who are the legends
of tomorrow?
Oh, got that one. Got that one.
So wait, there's there's two.
Oh,
So,
there's two answers. Oh wow, it was two answers.
Okay,
so that's clever.
This quiz with these dual answers. Anybody get it right?
I didn't know you get okay.
Man, the chat, are y'all the chat is stopped. Okay, are y'all okay out there? Are y'all
Like we are.
Is the chat okay?
Y'all
I mean,
good
they're-
out there?
They're invested.
They're probably
Oh, okay. I didn't know this was 30 questions. My bad, y'all.
Damn, dude. Come on. Why?
Who killed Superman, man?
Oh,
Warner Brothers.
right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Some would say Toby Emmerich. is also-
Okay, Don, if we play to get you, you feel so bad. Why don't you give me the answers and help us out? Help your wife who bore your children.
What
Get it.
what type of answer is that, Q?
Oh, look at Joe. Okay.
Next question: how many Robins does Batman have?
Two damn many.
Susan.
Hold up.
I can't see that. Y'all did okay.
I know.
Okay,
Forgot
I'm right
one.
there.
No, I didn't.
Oh, Lord. That's just so
I didn't.
Y'all don't count Stephanie?
I did.
There's a Batman and
comeback. They call me the comeback kid.
Shut up.
No, they don't.
See, I can't see. There's a lag on mine, so I can't see the question.
You know, if I was shady, if I was
But you
shady.
can't see the
Yeah,
question.
no. This is y'all
Oh, wow.
I'm thinking ass with the Marvel question.
No, see,
If I
no,
was
I was playing around.
I'm just kicking ass left and right with the questions.
Oh my goodness, I didn't mean to do that. Not trying to call y'all defective comics. I'm sorry.
If I was being real shady.
I was not trying to do that.
That's a good little quiz, though.
It's fun.
Kels, don't feel bad. Don't
Yeah,
feel bad.
don't feel bad at all. Ooh, what? Huh? What? Who's the? I thought y'all.
So who has the highest streak?
Moderator,
Okay.
moderator,
girl.
moderator. We don't hear nothing. You can come in and pop them in the back of the head real quick.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
If I was being shady.
Okay. Just cause.
Just cause.
Who did Justice Legion?
Whoever makes it.
I can't fucking see this thing. I have to have the things small because to
Right,
see the
there's a glare on my face. I can't see.
Oh no, that's I'm sorry.
And I can't see them.
Because I'm just answering on my phone. What does it stand
What
for?
does JLA stand for? It stands for the Justice Leg of Australia.
What happened? My screen.
I don't pay attention to that nonsense.
I might say maybe never
We can end it now. We can go to the next one.
I don't remember.
It's cool with me.
Oh, I didn't mean to
We'll go
skip
to the
it.
next one
I don't remember.
because I need to redeem my.
Yeah, what is the next quiz? What is it?
Man, yeah, we can absolutely stop right now. I'm cool with it.
Nice.
Oh
No,
my
I'm not.
god!
Because I have the highest streak. You're right.
Wait, listen, go to Don's comment. You don't have a talk real quick. Let me talk to my husband real quick. How can I act like you were here if you're not here and telling me these things? Okay. That's not how to-
Okay, there we go. Because I couldn't see the question at first.
Can I phone a friend?
Yes.
Hey, guess what? We all got it right. I'm cheering for all of us now. But guess who now has the highest streak? Who got it?
Somebody said
Who trained? I know this one.
Ooh, do y'all?
Let's go. Got it.
Not do y'all. Jesus.
Oh, I cannot see.
That's not canonically correct, but all right.
Who said no one?
Ooh, 10,
See this
10,
shit.
10, 10, 10, 10, 10,
I'm phoning a friend. Don't mind me.
10, 10, 10, 10, 10.
What's the difference between the red and the green? Truly.
What's up?
It's the same person, though.
My dad. This is my dad, y'all. This is my dad, Mike. He's in the chat.
I'm going to tell you what the questions are.
What's up?
Say hi to everybody. They can hear you.
And you can
Hey,
everybody that language in the chat, yo.
Say
Please
hi.
in that language because. And then you just gonna skip past me still being in the lead? Bet.
Yeah, where's the pass man?
Superman's name on Krypton. I know.
Sure
that.
did.
And Joe, you like just straight flat foot cheating.
I'm like, and
I'm on an
I'm not even
11
on the screen,
y'all. Can y'all believe that I'm on an 11-game win
I
streak?
Can't
lost.
believe we don't care.
Code name for the Suicide Squad?
Circle like people.
Project XX.
Project X. Tab.
Hey, Red.
Code X.
Project XX.
Hey, Red. You shady man.
It'd be a mess.
Wait a
You know,
minute, I gotta
it'd be-
I can hear my answers.
Which superhero is married to the Green Arrow?
Yeah, married to the Green Arrow.
Better not get this wrong, Keith.
Who's married to the Green Arrow?
Got that.
Black Canary?
Isn't he still a Playboy ball?
Is it still canon?
If they saying that if they saying god dang Raish is Batman's mentor, then
Who is the
Because
Scarlet
he is,
Speedster?
right?
man, I wonder who.
Reverse
I
Flash.
want to know this.
Come on, Reverse Flash.
Zoom. My bad. Zoom.
Somebody said Saboteur.
There I know. I got it.
Who is yelling on-
This
Why?
is
Who
don't
is cheating? Who
listen.
is
Don't listen to me. That's
14-game win
have a
streak.
conversation.
Go off, Q.
Venom. Woo! I got that.
Spider-Man.
Why they said nobody?
I'm like so far behind. I want y'all like
15.
he was like
Last
at this time. At this
Oh,
Who has copyrights to the X-Men?
Disney.
Man,
Fox.
They do now.
I can just go ahead and just do a walk off at this point. I can just
oh,
go
we'll walk off. Cut the
Oh,
camera
So
off.
you were
Okay.
playing along?
Okay.
Walk on by.
Wow. Wow.
16 in a row.
That's fun.
Oh,
Yes,
that's a cute one.
Hey, is this like a okay? What if I put Marvel? Am I gonna like lose points?
No, there was no wrong answer.
Right.
So, escalators. I have won.
Yeah.
Heels and escalators,
I
y'all.
know.
I
Yeah.
have won
Use
it.
him.
And tell them who's number one.
Dolphin noise. Dolphin noise. Dolphin noise.
Oh,
Dolphin
You know what?
noise.
I
Dolphin noise.
won.
Dolphin
Okay.
noise.
Yes,
Dolphin.
yes, yes.
It was because only the
Say it
one
louder now.
person.
Who cheated?
The dolphin noise.
It could only be one person to win the first game. It was destined.
Q cheated. Okay. That's all I need to know about it.
Mute him now.
With the power,
Yeah, see, that's what you get.
the black woman still standing. That's all I care about. The power of Man of Steel.
Mute
And with
him.
the power of Logan. And with the
Y'all
power
really don't hear me say mute him.
of the Power Morpher.
Hey, do your job.
I
Who
won.
cares?
What?
And I just want to give a shout out to my daddy who helped teach me everything I know.
Mike,
Dad.
Mike,
Yes,
do your job, please. Take him off the screen.
Please do your
I
job.
can't. Let y'all.
Yes, you
He won.
can.
He won fair and square. Let him have his
Yes,
win.
you have black
Let's
vote.
Have his win. He won.
He's not used to having a win. Let him have
if one of us would have won, he would have gave us 2 seconds to celebrate, and then we
Exactly.
would
2
have on to
seconds
the next
celebrating,
thing.
that would have been
No,
No.
y'all let him have it.
What
Y'all
Kanye say?
He deserves
Never
it.
know.
Y'all stop. He won. Now let it. Now be nice. He won. Fair
Yeah,
and
we're
square.
being nice now.
We done?
Yeah, I can go to the
No.
next game. I'm ready to play.
No, we
Yeah,
can
let's
go.
go to the next
Go ahead and
quiz.
ask
Y'all
whether
do
would you
next
rather
quiz,
while I
next
get the
quiz.
next game together. Y'all got
I
it.
want to do the next quiz.
Not you want to do the next quiz.
Yeah,
I'm not going crazy with power. I don't have any power.
See?
Unlimited power.
There it goes.
That's not any. That's
Who said that?
Gillis, and he's right.
Gillis.
I'm not going crazy with power.
Power.
I'm just
Really
celebrating in a moderate way how I won. And Morgan, I disagree. Key is nice, very much nice all the time. I just want to say Key is awesome. She's great. I just can't put her over I couldn't put her over enough. She's just an amazing individual. Thank you for playing this game with me, Key. I really appreciated this. Shout outs to everyone who played this game with me.
Look at him backpedaling. Look at him.
Guys, like seriously,
Look at him backpedaling.
like when I was on my 14th winning streak, I was like, man, these guys are just so awesome to play this game with. And then when I got 16th win in a row, I was like, yeah, like these guys are really, really good. So thanks all of you for doing that. I appreciate this. This was fun. I was just racking my brains.
Let's do the Star Wars quiz. Let's do Star Wars quiz. Let's go.
Local black man acting as if this is the NBA championship. More at 11.
Stop it.
Y'all are some amazing competitors. I couldn't be more proud to beat. I couldn't think of any 5 other people to beat and be proud of beating than you guys. I just cannot.
There it is. There it is. There it is.
Like you guys were awesome challengers, right? And I just cannot. You guys are amazing. I could have went against some scrubs, but I went against y'all, and y'all are way.
You want to go some scrubs?
Like y'all
But he could have. He could have.
I could have, but I went against.
Let's not talk about scrubs.
Yeah, I went against some heavy hitters who knew what they were talking
Yes,
about.
The guys can't get no love from me.
You know,
In the passenger side, and best friends ride.
a round of applause.
Karaoke. Let's go.
Everybody give yourself a round of applause. You guys did amazing. Give yourself a hand clap.
All right, the next code is in.
That's next code.
Okay. Wait. How long is this next game? Because I need time to do the last parts. And it's 8:36.
Oh yeah, we can go to the last part now.
Yeah, is it like a 30-question game that you just put in?
No, I put a 19-question game.
That's odd.
Wait, how can I?
Like an odd number of questions.
Why is this not working? Oh, never
I
mind.
just refreshed it and did all that.
I was missing a number.
How many? There we go.
All right, I'm in.
Me too. Y'all ready to have some more fun, guys? Y'all are ready?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Have some more fun?
Now wrap it up, B.
We'll wrap it up.
Okay.
Am I the only one?
Come on, guys. Let's have some fun. Yeah, let's do it, guys. Woo! Let's go on. Let's get it.
We just waiting on Joe.
Oh.
Is this Disney?
Oh. Or is this just Pixar?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go.
All right.
Let's
I
go.
haven't seen like the last 3, so
Let's go. This is gonna be good.
Let's go.
I'm so
It's
ready.
1995 to 2020. I think that's what the category was.
Oh, I ain't got
Okay.
that dinosaur movie.
Oh, the good dinosaur.
It's telling me to get ready, so is everyone here? Because I don't think Joe.
Yep.
I hope so.
locked in.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Alrighty. Questions. What was Pixar's first animated feature film? Answer this correctly, y'all.
But I can't. I can't see it first.
Ooh.
Y'all.
This is going to be fun.
Y'all, come on, y'all.
Y'all.
Y'all know it. Y'all know that ain't true. Y'all know that ain't true. Man, second place.
Y'all.
Aaron, you're kicking ass. You're in first place already. We
Yeah,
love
get used to
So
it.
is it so the person who hits it first, that's who gets the most. Okay, I get it.
Yes, the villain looks like.
Got it.
Man.
Wasp.
See, I can't see
The
the.
wasp.
Answer wrong.
See, it's
You
all
can't
day.
see
I
the
can't see it.
answers?
No, like it's like a delay. Like it's like a 3-second delay. So whenever
Is
I already
it-
hit them.
Are you using your laptop?
Yeah.
Oh,
Microphone.
I was using my
Using my,
phone.
yeah. No, I'm talking about.
Oh.
I'm answering it on my phone.
That's
But I'm
probably
looking
coming
at
out last too.
Oh, you looking at it on your laptop? I got you.
I'm doing the same thing. I'm just quick with it.
Oh,
because I can't see you fast. No.
y'all so shady. Oh shit!
Oh my god! I cannot.
By
believe-
what? 5 points? Ooh, 5 points.
Five
Girl,
points, shut up, you.
That's where did Mike meet Sully?
Church.
See, I know the answer, but I can't see it right now. I can't see it.
Church.
No, Dylan said you're looking like a disapproving mother.
Oh my god.
Damn kids, Gillis, you don't understand. You do not understand.
Wow, Aaron, and you've taken the lead from me, Aaron. Wowzer. That's so,
Come on, sports announcer.
that's so great. What sport is Princess Mira extremely good at?
I got that.
Fencing.
Is she Pixar? I didn't realize she was Pixar.
I got that.
Yeah, she's Pixar.
I got that.
Ooh, Mike is on a 4. Wait, I thought it was 3 questions. Either way, he's on a 4th Street. That's so amazing. What is the snort from Up named?
Girl, I forgot too.
I 100% hit the wrong thing. 100%.
That's a shame.
No,
Who got music? Who got music in the background?
That's the actual. Oh, got it right. Oh shit!
Let's go. Mike in second place.
Let's go. I got the height. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go. After Incrediboy was rejected by Mr. Incredible, who did he become?
Mirage.
Doc Ock? Who the hell is Doc
Doc is like one of the Incredibles, like
Syndrome Remote.
Said Mirage.
Who's throwing this game? Who's throwing this game? Because that's the only thing I can think of.
Aaron cheating.
Nah, Aaron got it right.
Yeah, but he's telling people the wrong answers.
Always.
No, I got it right, but somebody else didn't.
I didn't.
What was Wally's job?
Oh,
y'all, I've never seen this movie.
I remember that.
You never seen Wall-E?
You never see Wall-E?
No.
Oh my god.
Right.
Oh
You
man.
never seen Wall-E.
I'll watch it tomorrow.
It was boring.
Joseph Ford, we see you. We see you. In Toy Story 4, Ford is made from a.
I don't know, right?
Oh God!
I hate this. I love it.
Yo.
Trying to get you.
What did the
Ratatouille. Have you ever seen Ratatouille?
No, I haven't.
Really?
Dreamed of becoming Ratatouille.
Got it
ironic. That is ironic.
You don't throw the game now.
I
Right.
I literally answered it correctly. I don't know what you're
Oh,
talking
I said snow cone.
about. Mike, don't throw the game. Don't throw the game, Mike.
Wow.
For trying to talk crazy to me.
Snow cone.
Snow cone.
I got snow cones remote. Who was Lightning McKee? Woo! Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Boom.
Dale Earnhardt Jr.
I thought I hit that. My boy.
Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Mater.
Joe.
It's wrong in
I can't
5,
remember.
4, 3, and she got it wrong. And just cut it out. Just cut it out with the quickness.
Cut it out.
What was the name of this TV show in Toy Story 2?
Oh, shoot.
Oh, I know that
Oh.
song.
That.
He's the very best. He's the rootingest cowboy in the wild, wild west.
Yes.
Awesome. Everybody got that right.
They better have.
Oh. Or what?
Which is not one of Riley's emotions.
Oh no.
Baby work. Because I play them baby games. And I win them baby games. Let's go.
Yes.
Y'all was raised on these movies. Y'all just
Yes.
over one of
You
them.
the critic. You see it for free.
See, I don't know. What did I
What?
just say? What did I just say?
I don't know this one.
Watch this.
What did I just say?
I mean, I didn't know
Broke your
that too,
streak,
so.
huh?
Uh-oh.
Yay, Joe.
She better because she's the critic. So Joe has to get that right. So what kind of fish is
Oh.
I know which one she isn't.
I hope it ain't the one I said.
I think it's the. I don't know.
I took it. All I know is that Nemo was a clown fish.
I wouldn't have good. Yeah.
Oh, we all got that wrong.
Thanks for keeping me in the lead, y'all.
What does Miguel's family make for a living?
Oh, I love this movie.
I should know this.
Making moon poco loco.
Poco loco.
We on half of us only got it wrong. And it was
in the lead.
in Onward, Ian and Barley are on a quest to resurrect their dead father.
Yes.
I don't know. I
ain't seen this movie.
know.
It's not a
Yeah,
resurrection
no,
movie.
I'm throwing this one. I don't know.
Oh, not
Oh,
Spanish.
shit, I was right. I was
That's
right.
sad.
Snoop Dogg, play the music.
That's sad.
It's like Tekken. I'm still in there.
Not Tekken.
Which of the following is not one of Jack's powers?
Oh.
Boop. Because I know the difference between two of these things.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Can't
Watch
talk.
me get it right.
Good.
There we go.
I guess.
Said telekinesis.
It was
See,
me
like
because I wasn't paying
Like I
attention.
said, woohoo!
Oh,
Someone's finna win. She grinning and now she's finna winning.
oh shit.
Oh.
Okay.
Come on, y'all. Y'all know your animation history. Come on.
Oh, so that's how Joe knows. Joe is a Pixar, so that's how.
Twice.
So she already had.
Y'all see the pictures?
Dang, none of us got there. Oh, two.
And the winner is.
Hit the button.
I'm trying.
Mike.
All right. Now.
That was stressful.
Yeah, yo, top 3,
Yo.
baby.
Y'all were alive.
Okay, Joe.
Over
Yeah,
half
Joe.
the field.
Okay.
Nothing after this.
Ooh,
Notice.
bravo.
Go!
Speech.
Joe!
Speech.
Joe!
Speech.
Can we move on to the next part, please, now?
That's a good speech.
That's it.
You sure?
That's a good speech.
We'll be back in the morning for the drive time news.
That's fun though.
Well, I'm gonna celebrate on Joe's behalf. Joe
I
won.
didn't ask you for that. No, nobody asked you to do that. Nobody asked you to do that.
Oh,
Your husband says
Thank
congratulations.
you. Thank you. See, he wasn't all loud and stuff.
Woo, so what's next on the docket?
It's Joe's turn.
Yeah. You're gonna announce me? You're not gonna like do an intro, like
Okay.
tell people
I got
segue.
the perfect intro. Hold on, I got the
Segue.
perfect one.
I mean,
We're
not
done
intro me,
playing
but like segue, not just like throw me up on screen. You know.
Well, that was Mike. He just pressed the button, so I was going to. Once I know what the thing is,
Segue into what the next part is.
so we're unfortunately. So we're unfortunately done playing games.
Nowhere.
We're now more fortunately than playing games.
It is kids. I swear to God.
Joe, drop the street knowledge that these people trying to hurt.
That is not how you're supposed to introduce this. Okay, guys, he was supposed to tell you that this is the part where we talk about us unite. I mean, the Snyder Cut, and how we are going to try to what's the word I'm looking for here? Work with the fandom to engage you, to help you out, to help you guys help the Snyder Cut to get out to the masses, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. That's why I don't want to be on this big screen, because like I was waiting for an intro and I need to like y'all to help me work this. Okay, so everybody's like looking for marketing ideas, and this one came from a fan who was in the chat earlier, but is not anymore. So I'm not wild, Mr. Moderator. Thank you very much, sir. You have not seen me wild yet. So I got this from Russia, actually, who told me that somebody, one of the Snyder Cut fans, one of us, but international, had this great idea for wanting to help market the cut, because you guys all know, what were we told by Zach, that he needs us to be the hype machine or something like that.
Russia just dropped a message about. She said Sky in New Zealand just messaged me. It's not coming to Sky. That leaves Netflix.
Okay, so that's the thing. There's been a lot of talk. The international community has done a lot to help the Snyder Cut. The whole get it to where we are now. By pouring in money, even if AFSP is not something get in their area. They've been amplifying all the tweets. They've been doing all the work. And the sad thing is, it's not coming to their areas, to a lot of these areas. So we're going to keep our ear to the ground and see if we can try to, help with that. But in the meantime, we want to kind of engage and kind of get our attention on something else for a little bit. So that's why we did, this hashtag called The Cut is Justice. And The Cut is Justice means that, you guys have seen it on my timeline. That means that this movie comes out, it will automatically validate a whole bunch of people and a whole bunch of these stories, a whole bunch of these things we've been trying to say. It will tell the entire world, that what we've been saying is true. And so the thing is, the world doesn't know about the Snyder Cut. I know it feels like they should, because we've been talking about it. But guys, if you look, we've been in our own little community bubble. So one of the things that we're going to do to bring justice to the cut is to take back the ratings. We're going to call it the big take back, right?
Yes.
And right now we would have had music, but copyright laws, we can't do that. So imagine you're hearing James Brown, the big payback, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Imagine that while I'm saying this. So when Justice League premiered, and even BVS, the ratings were all over the place, and critics actively were trying to, and I'm saying that, I know I'm a critic, and I don't like this. I didn't like the way they did this, but they all tried to actively tank the reviews. We seen Wonder Woman. We saw it drop just because people want to be me, right? Well. A fan, had this idea. Why don't we take our ratings back? why don't we en masse all become active on these sites? We all practice so that we can get our voices and get the words the way we wanted to get them. We all, engage and, make these part of our communities too. And when it comes time for the Snyder Cut, we review it so that the majority of the voices out there on the audience side will be ours. The critics can do whatever they're going to do, but the audience side will be ours. And yes, I'm putting myself, and film critic here, I'm putting myself on the audience side because I know my people, they just going to be kind of ratchet with this one, and I'm not even trying to be over there. Sorry, if some of y'all are watching, I'm just saying, I'm going off of what you did last time. That's all I'm doing. So how are we going to do this? Well, each week until the cut, we will have something for you to do in this segment called the Big Take Back. At the end of our toward the end of our show, we'll have a little segment called the Big Take Back, and I'll have something that we can do to kind of engage ourselves, to kind of make this fun for us while we're making active accounts, because your accounts have to be active. You have to be like actively reviewing movies, or some of these they won't let you. Once they start locking and blocking, they won't let you put in, and some of them won't let you review new movies. There's all kinds of rules and different rules for these different things. And it looks better if you've got like a bunch of other movies you've done. You look like you're credible to other audiences. We're not talking about critics now, guys. We're talking about people who have never heard of this, never heard of this, anything about this happening. There are millions and millions of people who are going to see Zack Snyder's Justice League on their kiosk, on their streaming service, and they're going to be like, "What's that?" And they're going to go to Letterboxd. They're going to go to Rotten Tomatoes. They're going to go to Redbox. They're going to go to Flickster, Taste, Vero, and they're going to see what other fans, what other audience people are saying about it. That's you. So imagine millions of people who haven't seen this movie coming to you and walking up to you saying, "Hey, what is this about?" You will be able to get to tell them exactly what that is. And you and other fans like you, if we, when this is done. But we have to do this to kind of get going. So each week we are going to do something, and we're going to make it fun. We're going to make it real fun. So any questions right now while I'm doing this? I'm not going too fast. This is like a lot of new stuff.
No.
Questions in the chat? You got questions, put them in chat. There's a lot of new stuff. So tonight, the first thing that we're going to do with this is everybody is going to go to a new film review service for audiences. So if you have a Rotten Tomatoes account, you're not going to do this there. You're going to go to Letterboxd. Or if you already have a Vero where you do your film reviews at, you're going to go to, Taste or IMDb or another one. There's a whole list. We will put this on MulDiversity after the show, this list. You go to one of these and you make an account. Make a profile, put it up, and do it tonight. Do it immediately. And the first thing I want you to do is to go and review BVS. All of you should know what BVS is, what happened. You should be able to, and imagine it, you telling someone who has never saw this movie what it is. And yeah, if there's like, and there's more than this list. I have a list of like 1, 2, 4, 10 sites. There's more than those 10. But yeah, you can go to a new one each week if you want. But I want you to do one that you don't have an account at. Go review BVS. And then when you get done reviewing BVS, maybe not right away, but go back and look for someone else who reviewed BVS in a positive way this week after this stream. So someone who reviewed BVS after the 3rd or on the 3rd or after, and follow them. Those are our people. We need to like squat up on these platforms. So we need to find all our people on Letterboxd, on Redbox, on Taste. We need to be connected on those platforms. Why? Because we need to bond as a community. I mean, one of the things that's been all over the place is us, should we do Us United? There's been people telling me we need to, all come back together. We all came together for film. We need to come back together over this. This is how we're going to do it.
It's like
We
a lot
move
of
on
fear
and come
that's
together.
being. It's like a lot of fear of being division, and
Mhm.
with this, we're trying to bring that back so it's not
Yep.
so divisive. Is
Right.
that a word, divisive?
Yeah, that's the word. And so very well done, Key. That's very well done. That's exactly what we're going to do. Exactly what we're doing. Because on these
smart.
platforms, you can only talk about films. Most of them. They're heavily regulated. So there's not going to be any of that other extra stuff that's been bogging people down. So go on there, make the account, make your profile up, put up a picture, maybe do the avatar, the same one you use on Twitter. Maybe a username that's similar. And then go review BVS. And then at some point before the next stream, go and follow at least one other person who did a positive BVS interview after February 3rd, 2021. And then you tune in next week because we're going to have something next week for you to do. And you're like, okay, Joe, you're not in the classroom. We're not your students and you don't need to be giving us homework. Okay. I hear you. But a lot of these platforms, you have to stay active. You have to stay active where they're cutting your account, or with movies that are controversial, they won't let you review them right away. We want us to be the first reviews out there after the critics. So you have to have an active account. So each week you're going to do something new on this account. Now you can do all kinds of stuff in between, whatever you want. You can sign up for all of them if you want. But if we want everyone to do at least one. There's like hundreds of thousands of us out there. And if we all do one extra account besides the one we actually work on, guys, we can do a lot of good. We can spread the word about these films in the meantime as well. And that's what we're going to do. There's a lot of people that don't know about BVS. We're going to review BVS this week. Next week, we're going to have something else that we're going to do to keep it fun. And also, my second thing, first thing is to keep your account active. Second thing is, not everybody here is a writer. Not everybody here writes all the time. But I know you guys want to be able, you're going to be like, I want to be able to have the right words when Zack Snyder's Justice League comes out. I want to tell people in my own voice, my own words, how to do this. You can do that. The thing is, you just have to practice. And so this is your practice each week. By the time you get to, if you do these little things, these 6 weeks, by the time you get to the launch on March 18th, the premiere, you will be so comfortable with writing about film. You'll be you'll know what words to use, you know what to look for, that you'll just sit down and you'll be able to pen exactly what you want to say, how you want to say it. Nobody else will be doing it for you. It's you telling the world what this movie means to you. So that's what we want you to do. We want you to be able to do that, and this practice is the way to do it. So every week. Rasha's asking just one movie at a time or go all in. You can go all in if you want, but you have to be, it's not just volume, it's like frequency too. So how often are you reviewing? So that's why every week, if you do at least one a week, a lot of us are busy, we don't have time. So, I mean, if you can do at least one little review a week, then that'll be frequent enough to keep your account active. But you can go in and do more. And each week we'll have something new. I'm not going to tell you what we're going to do next week because it's going to be kind of fun. But it'll be something kind of fun that we can share on the timeline. You can kind of find out about each other too. So that'll be another thing. So yeah, it'll amplify it'll be our hype machine for the cut. It'll be, one way that we bring the cut is going to bring justice is by, and, it'll allow us to take back the ratings. So, yeah, that's it for the big take back. Y'all are like looking at, is everybody just confused?
No, I'm intrigued by this, especially when you brought it up. So, I think that's kind of cool that you're,
Yeah, you can do everyone, Rasha, however you want to do it. Go ahead. Go on, queen. Do whatever you need to do. Whatever you want. But like I said, at least one. So go ahead. Sorry, Mike. Go ahead.
Oh, you good? I'm just saying I'm intrigued by what you're doing because I think this is a great idea, even when you brought it up yesterday. So I think it's great that we can be able to, take back the, the reviews from the critics. I mean, be positive, and as you said, bring everybody back together. This is a whip, so.
Oh yeah, and if you want to write reviews, and this is something you want to get into each week, I mean, come to the chat. I mean, come, and when we get to this part, ask me questions. I mean, I don't mind giving little tips and things, so you can kind of launch your things of your own. I mean, your little letterbox, it can be your own little jump off point for your own little criticism blog or something. So, if that's what you want to do, yeah, come. I mean, we're gonna be doing this for 6 weeks. Yeah. Great explanation. Take control of the narrative for it. Yes.
That's exactly what we're doing,
They've already
taking
said
control of
it.
the narrative.
Y'all know they've already said it. I mean, I didn't have time to pull up the tweets because I didn't think about it, but we've all seen the tweets where they've already said, I'm getting ready to put my negative review out for the Extended Justice League or something like that. They've already said they're going to tank it. So we need to take it back, and this is how we do it.
Yeah.
The critics, their score can be 0 for all anybody cares. Y'all know the audience only looks at the audience score.
Excellent points made.
Look at the audience score. I was trying to share something. I only look at the audience score. I don't look at the critic score. So yeah, and then also that's it for now. I won't give too much away, but yeah. So just follow MulDiversity for more information, and if you have any questions, send them to me or send them to MulDiversity, and we'll talk about it on the timeline. We can talk about this tonight afterwards. Okay, back to you, Q.
What are we doing? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what am I supposed to? Am I supposed to do a flip or something? Even little Joe is not impressed.
Hey, little Joe. Oh, pull up,
Little Joe.
Pull up.
Little Jay.
Oh, look
Jay.
at there. Look at you. Okay, hand on
She's
my
mad and she's about to whoop somebody, so y'all need to
Is she quick enough to get the
the
belt?
in trouble then, Joe.
That's so cool.
No, I was and everything, and like you were saying about making sure we take the narrative back for the movie, so it's not bombarded. Especially with they've been saying it all week about how it's the numbers after the initial weekend that matter and how much traction it has, not just specifically that day, and making sure it's continued for an extended period of time. And I know it might be a little different because there's no simultaneous release as we know of so far. Probably won't. But regardless,
not worldwide. I mean, okay. I'm going to say it's a raw deal for the international fans to not be able to see this movie when it premieres. It sucks, and I if I could do anything, I would. I wish something could be done about it because to me, it's really heartbreaking to know that y'all will not get to see it. I mean, doesn't that mess y'all up?
Yeah.
But I think doing this goes back to the OG movement, that you're honestly, the godmother of all, which is us united. And I love it. I really do. Exactly. I really do. It's got the spirit of it, but, it's a little bit reworked and we can all come together. And I really enjoy that.
Yeah, and the base idea comes from a fan. He won't let me name his name or anything, but he was in the chat earlier, and you know who you are.
My next statement is when it comes down to this, it's imperative that we keep up with it because it's something that definitely is it's going to make so much of a difference because if we want this to continue past this whole thing and if it's really looking like a lot of these outside the United States countries are going to get shafted, and it's going to be, I'm going to say it's going to be a little bit more. We're going to have to really put the pressure on because Rasha said this earlier. She talked to Sky Sports about, which is, for those who don't know, Sky Sports is this major UK conglomerate that has a stranglehold on the licensing rights on a lot of television and movies. And they told for what she said, they're not carrying it, which only leaves Netflix as a viable option for the countries that do not have HBO Max, which I know Jason Killer said that, South America and, Africa are, they're being geared up to get HBO Max in time for the Snyder Cut, but that still leaves a gargantuan amount of countries and fans out in the cold with no real definitive way to watch it. And the next best thing is to make sure at the very least that we have enough people who can make a difference on the critical side, so it can't be pushed that, oh, no one watched it and it was bad. Any little bit of help counts. And this is a serious endeavor. It really is, to make sure that this is something that is done justice by the fans, the international fans. And it sucks. It really sucks, the predicament, because you guys ask a lot on social media, asking a lot of the people who say they got the inside scoop on everything. And, all we can do is go off of their word and hope for the best, but unfortunately with Warner Brothers overseeing it, and, the stories of Toby and Merck not even wanting this, was like really trying to make sure this never saw the light of day. It's already behind the 8 ball on numerous pool tables. But I feel like if we do this correctly, we can make the difference. Most definitely.
Can I can tell people, maybe reassure them a little bit. I did hear from, I know you guys saw Fiona, who was on the screen saying, that Zach is working on it. I've heard from 2 other people who are very, very close and who are very, very knowledgeable, who say the same thing. So I think he is very much so working on this, and trying to do something. But the fact is, he's only one man. He's got another movie coming out. He's got 2 movies coming out at the same time. So I think that Rasha says pushing for a definitive answer about Google Play, iTunes at the very least. Yes, we can do that. I think that any help we can give them, give him, because he's one dude, any help we can give him by putting pressure on, I think will count. I thought I saw a fan that said, "Can we bring back Us United?" I don't know who did it. I've been watching Sundance movies, doing interviews and stuff, guys. So I don't remember who said it. I'm so sorry if I don't. But somebody said we could use Us United on the post on, put Us United and then talk about Google Play, iTunes, or whatever. I thought that was a great idea. I know I put it up today, and there's like 2 people that said it wasn't, but I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, I'd love to hear from people. Us United, and then a post about international people needing to or whatever people around the world want to put on.
Yeah, I know. As far as we go within the group, we think that Us United definitely. If you're speaking on anything in regards to the cut and the fan base, Us United should absolutely be used. Like, it's not like it's being co-opted for some racist or some bigotry type deal. It's literally being used, trying to be used so it can give awareness and so that all of us care. So I really think that trying to dissuade individuals from using it in any other context, I'm not in agreement with that.
Okay, well, Rasha, I've seen 4 people ask about using just regular people. Okay, well, I mean, what we want? I mean, can MulDiversity get behind it?
I mean, I think we should. I think we absolutely should.
I endorse it. Yeah, I endorse it.
Because we definitely want. This is something that we should not wait until a significant individual that's, and like, we shouldn't wait for that to be our galvanizing point. We should be all pushing for it. And then those people should be right behind there, doing a lot to get it done. No problem, Rachel. We got love for y'all.
We got you.
We really give a damn about y'all. Beyond Comic says, especially if you get some of the international cast like Gal, that's really something that would be dope if we got that to happen. Gillis said, literally. Yeah, we're definitely 100% behind using that to gain attention for it, because you can never be too loud when it comes to stuff like this. You always gotta raise your voice. You always gotta make sure you're being heard, because too often when it comes to situations like this, people think, oh, one significant thing is the end point, and then they're just done with it. And I don't think that's that we need to keep on keeping on.
So yeah, go ahead and use it, everybody. We'll get behind you. We'll amplify your tweets. Yeah, I am any kind of pressure we can help put on. We'll do it.
For sure.
So, so that's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. You guys?
You got the weather for us, Aaron?
Cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
I knew he was going to say it. Say it.
Yes. I can't say the other thing. We're on air.
You mean cloudy with a chance of...
No, that is not what I mean.
Brody, niggas wildin'.
That cloudy with a chance of that.
Yes.
Anyways, so
cut the feed.
Yeah, let's go on out of here.
I think
This interview's over.
Before we spank on out, Rasha asked you the question.
Oh, what were you reading, King? I was reading 2 books, actually.
2 books?
2 books. First one I'm reading, this is called The Wait. It's a devotional book. It's by Devin Franklin and Megan Good. Then the second one is called 100 Days of Believing Bigger. Can you see it?
Yes.
And it's by Sean Evans Daniels. Basically, I'm just trying to, balance myself, get back into reading more, and just filling my brain up with stuff. Actually, this is a really good devotional book. Can I get on the camera for a second? Okay. See, yeah, this is a really good book, especially if you're trying to still figure out yourself. You've been lost. This quarantine has got you in a slump. This book right here will definitely bring you back, and you'll realize stuff about your own stuff that you didn't even know about. So, there's my promo for tonight.
Sweet. And my dad said that he is proud of us, and he wish he had a platform back in his era of the 1930s.
Oh, that's your dad? Oh my god!
Yes, back in the 1930s when they had the
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Even when some how you do that, bro? Like,
how you gonna play
disrespectful? He's trying to get a whooping. That's what he's trying to do.
Great stream. I forget y'all always want me to get a whoopings for speaking the truth. Morgan said she didn't catch any of that because she was playing a very broken video game. Beyond Comics and Anime said, "I'm sad I couldn't catch the whole stream. Keep it up, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. She's got a SS so I can check it out.
Awesome.
Period.
Hope you love it.
Yeah, you notice she pulls it out every time that Q gets on his shenanigans, right? I'm just saying. I'm just pointing it out.
I do.
What? Okay, my bad. Not the 1930s. I meant the 1950s.
You knew you was wrong from the get-go.
No punishment. Come on. It's that time. We gotta go.
Gotta go. We gotta.
Let's go!
Or we gotta.
Let's fucking go!
Cut the feed, ladies. Let us.
This interview's over.